Meghan Markle has been trying for years to convince us she's relatable, that she's just like everyone else. And every single time she does, it absolutely backfires. Here are 15 times when Meghan Markle tried to look relatable and failed miserably. During her recent Australia tour, Meghan walked into a youth mental health conference, and the room was filled with children facing depression, anxiety, and real trauma. And like always, Meghan tried to hijack the situation and made it all about herself.
For now 10 years, every day for 10 years, I've been bullied and attacked. And I was the most trolled person in the entire world, man or woman. And I'm still here. And so when I think of all of you and what you're experiencing, I think so much of that is having to realize that, that industry, that billion-dollar industry that is completely anchored and predicated on cruelty to get clicks, that's not going to change. So you have to be stronger in that.
Come on, Meghan, did you really try to tell a room of genuinely struggling children with actual depression and trauma, that you are the most trolled person in the world? And somehow they should use you as motivation to deal with what they've been through. And you are telling them to be strong? You have your lawyers on speed dial to take down articles in tabloids when they don't fit your narrative. That's not strength. That's just having money. Meghan was trying to be relatable, to sound authentic again, and it totally backfired on her. Because here's the thing, when you're actually relatable, you don't need to announce it. And she wasn't even the most trolled person in the world. The press used to love her. The public adored her. When she married into the royal family, the entire world showed up with confetti and rose petals. And what did she do? She spent every day biting the hand that fed her, attacking the people who handed her everything, and then acting shocked when nobody wanted to catch her when she fell. We all remember this famous Jamie Lima podcast, a platform where Meghan was supposed to connect with people, share stories, and provide actual value. Instead, she spent the entire time complaining about how hard she works.
Oh my gosh, I work so hard, and I appreciate what hard work looks like. I like working hard. And I'm still working hard.
What?
Come on, Meghan. You really went on a podcast just to list all your responsibilities like they're some kind of burden? Writing newsletters, managing captions, editing notes, being a mom, a wife, a friend. That's not even hard work. That's privilege.
Making sure that all that feels in line, and what's the cadence of it, and what's the photography that we want to do, and what do I want to wear for those shoots, while also editing all the time-coded notes for season 2 of With Love Meghan, and then being in edits for the podcast, and being a mom and a wife and a friend.
Yeah.
Those are all jobs.
You know what those things are for literally everyone else? Normal. That's just Tuesday for most people. Except most people don't go on podcasts and ask for applause for doing them. That's the difference. That's why Meghan keeps on trying to be relatable and authentic, and it just makes her look more out of touch. Meghan wants us to believe she relates to the struggle of motherhood. She talks about school drop-offs being stressful, morning routines being overwhelming, the normal parent chaos. And look, that would be a fair point if Meghan was a single mom working 3 jobs. But she's got her mother living with her. She's got household staff. She's got people whose literal job is to make her life easier. And she's still describing motherhood as this enormous challenge?
I choose to go and do school pickup and drop off, but I do that under a landscape that is created that forgets that I'm a real person. And how would you want someone to treat a real person in your life?
So picking your kids up from school is so tough that it makes you forget you're a real person? That's the struggle? And this is while you have staff handling literally everything else in your life? Come on, Meghan. The thing is, when you have that level of help, your complaints about parenting don't land as relatable. They land as tone deaf. Because everyone else is doing school drop-offs and working and managing a house and doing their own laundry. And they're not going on podcasts asking for sympathy about it. And did you notice how she first said that she has to, and then immediately corrected herself by saying she chooses to go drop her kids?
I choose to go and do school pickup and drop off.
Like, school pickup is an obligation to her. When she talks about motherhood, it sounds rehearsed. Like she's performing what she thinks motherhood should sound like instead of actually experiencing it. On with love, Meghan, Mindy Kaling calls her Meghan Markle, just casually says her name. And Meghan absolutely loses it. Out of nowhere, she corrected Mindy with, "You know I'm Sussex now."
I don't think anyone in the world knows that Meghan Markle has eaten Jack in the Box and loves it.
It's so funny, too, that you keep saying, Meghan Markle, you know I'm Sussex now. You have kids, and you go, no, I share my name with my children.
Yes.
As if she'd been waiting for this exact moment. Like she couldn't wait to remind everyone about the title. The way she corrected her felt so forced, so unnatural. And Mindy's expressions here are priceless. And the weird part is, Sussex isn't even her name. It's a title. Her actual last name is Mountbatten Windsor. But Meghan's so obsessed with being the Duchess that she's out here correcting people using a title like it's her surname.
Mindy says to her, "You know, I just don't think that anybody really realizes Meghan Markle ate Jack in the Box." And you watch Meghan tense up, right up. And the micro expressions and the jaw sets and the eyes go black and her shoulders rise up and she goes, "You know, it's so funny." And she's like chopping something. So it's like dangerous. "You know, it's so funny you say that. So funny you say that because you know what? I'm Sussex now. I'm Sussex." Oh my God.
You can't demand people call you by a title and then act like you're being relatable. You can't make up your own name and expect the world to play along. That's not humble, that's just delusional. And Mindy's face in that moment, she knew exactly what had just happened.
My name is Meghan Sussex now. Call me Meghan Markle one more time, Mindy fucking Kaling. I want my home to feel welcoming. Do you feel welcome? Does my soundstage welcome you? Mindy and I are such great friends, like besties. Like I love her. Like she doesn't know my name, but we're best friends.
So Meghan posts this pregnancy dance video. The whole thing is supposed to be this cute, fun, relatable moment. Look at us being silly. Look at our amazing marriage. Look how normal we are. Except the internet had one question. Is that belly even real? People started speculating immediately. They zoomed in, they analyzed it, and honestly, they aren't wrong. That doesn't look like a pregnant belly. That looks like she stuffed something under her dress. Look at those bumps. That's not how pregnancy works. And that right there tells you everything about what's actually happening. This isn't a candid moment. This isn't a real memory she wanted to share. This is a calculated move to seem relatable. This is desperation dressed up as authenticity.
Feels like to me is she's in a PR firm meeting and someone says, "We need to humanize you. Go through your phone, find some fun moments of you and Harry and we'll post them and everyone will like you again." You can't manufacture that stuff, right? It feels fake. It feels weird. I don't understand why they would think something like that would work.
She needed people to like her. She needed us to see her as fun, as normal, as just a regular couple. So she filmed a dance video, possibly with fake pillows, posted it online, hoped we'd buy the act. But here's the thing about trying to manufacture relatability. People can feel it. They can see through it. You can't fake being real. You can't add cushions to your belly and expect nobody to notice. During a trip to South Africa, Meghan was with a group of women. Cameras show up, and immediately, like instantly, she sits down on the ground while saying, "We can all sit down here."
We have one here. We can all sit down here because we can all sit down. It's going to get on the floor. Come on, it's fine. Let's all play.
I'd like to introduce you and ask you.
The other women are confused. What's happening? Why is she sitting down? And naturally, no one sits down or follows her to the ground. They just ignore her. But Meghan being Meghan, she forces everyone else to sit down too by saying, "I can't be the only one sitting down here."
Okay. I can't be the only one.
No, come on.
Of course, sitting on the ground makes everything look more candid, more intimate. Add a kid to the mix, and suddenly Meghan's maternal instinct is on full display for the camera. How warm, how relatable, how genuine. Except it completely backfired because everyone saw exactly what was happening. The moment was so staged, so calculated, that it had the opposite effect. And that poor woman in her dress, sitting there, uncomfortable with her infant while Meghan got her shot. That's not relatable. That's just controlling. Meghan's got this story she loves telling. At age 11, she supposedly wrote a letter to Procter Gamble and single-handedly changed their commercial. She's told it at the United Nations, on tours, in interviews, everywhere.
I was 11 years old, about 11 years old, and I had seen a commercial on TV for a dishwashing liquid, and the boys in my class at the time said, it said, women all over America are fighting greasy pots and pans. And the boys said, yeah, that's where women belong, in the kitchen. And at 11, I just found that infuriating and wrote lots of letters and put pen to paper, and they ended up changing the commercial.
Except here's the problem. The letters were never actually sent. Her father, Thomas Markle, never sent them. It was just a school assignment.
She may have written a few letters, okay? 11-year-old Meghan Markle may have written the letters. The problem is, Thomas Markle never actually sent any of them. Procter Gamble never received any letters from Meghan Markle because they were never sent. The change in the commercial had nothing to do with Meghan Markle.
It was a school project, that's it. And the commercial change had nothing to do with her. Nothing. Later, Meghan got featured in a kids' TV show, along with her classmates. And even that was set up by her father, who was an award-winning lighting director at the time. But Meghan's been standing on global stages, taking full credit for something that didn't even happen. She's been telling this lie over and over and over again. So she made up a story about activism, added it to her resume, and has been using it to prove she's always been this world-changing person. Okay, so Meghan joins the British royal family, and she doesn't know the national anthem. Basic common sense says, learn it. It's important. You're representing the country now. But instead of doing that quietly, Meghan goes on the record and says that nobody told her she needed to learn it. And again played the victim card, saying that she's just an American trying to adjust to British culture.
I'm sorry, but even down to like the national anthem. No one thought to say, oh, you're American, you're not gonna know that. That's me late at night Googling, what's the national, I've gotta learn this, I don't wanna embarrass them, I need to learn these 30 hymns for church. All of this is televised. We were doing the training behind the scenes because I just wanted to make them proud.
When you join any family, anywhere in the world, you make an effort to learn their values. You respect their traditions. You show up prepared. I am no royal, but when I was meeting my boyfriend's family for the first time, I made efforts to learn about what they like, their culture, and they loved this about me. It's about the efforts. But Meghan needed someone to hold her hand and tell her, hey, this might be important. She further said that no support was given to her by the royal family.
There was no guidance as well, right? There were certain things that you couldn't do, but unlike what you see in the movies, there's no class on how to speak, how to cross your legs, how to be royal. There's none of that training. That might exist for other members of the family. That was not something that was offered to me.
So nobody tells you anything?
No.
Like it's everyone else's responsibility to walk her through the basics of the culture of the family she's going to get married into? Like she couldn't figure out on her own that the national anthem might be something worth knowing when you're representing the most influential family of Britain. And guess what? She was actually given all the help in the world, yet she chose to lie in front of the world that no help was given to her.
Person was trying to help Meghan understand the chores and duties and responsibilities of being a member of the royal family, and reported back to the palace that Meghan was going to be trouble, that she had no intention of falling into line. And of course, she created the grievances.
She acted like it was unfair that she didn't know, that the system failed her, that she wasn't informed. No, Meghan, the system didn't fail you. You weren't just interested. There's a difference. They don't have to film it, edit it, and post it online, hoping people will finally like them. Meghan's so busy trying to be what she thinks we want that she forgot to just be a person. And that's why it all falls apart every single time. Which moment made you cringe the hardest? Drop it in the comments. And if you're seeing the pattern, hit subscribe.